and I used to come right after him, and he took care of me.
All
But
right.
he's one of those people like who, when people talk about pets,
Yeah.
they're like, I've got a doctor. I've got a rhino. Rhinos.
Is it that expensive?
Rhino,
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a house there in the Kruger National Park.
Oh wow.
What the rhino? Let me put it that way.
Okay.
Security said the rhino.
Oh.
How are you?
I'm alright, I'm alright, yeah, better than most.
Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna talk to you.
Okay.
I just said Mandla N. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
N.
Mandla N,
I'm like,
yeah, it's
N,
Mandla N.
Northwest.
Yeah.
Mandla Ngobo.
No, it's been for a while, I think
Mandla Ndo.
everyone knows me as Mandla N now.
I'm not everyone.
I know, no. Far from everyone.
How are you?
Yeah, as I said, I'm great, blessed, better than most, doing it at the highest level in South Africa today, yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know, Shad, people don't know that I'm a talented actor.
Yeah, no, he is.
I was once featured on City Sizzler.
Yeah?
But I think I'm making actors and directors uncomfortable. And I beg for jobs like, hey, can you get me on your movie?
Okay.
I'll do it for free. I even audition.
Alright, okay,
And I'll be like, action! And I'll walk. Yeah. Cut! Okay. And we start from scratch. None of them want me in their movies or TV shows. That's fine.
Okay,
I'll
alright.
take my own one.
Let's do this.
I don't need to be on
I'm
yours.
shooting my next Sestopla. It's going to be 52 episodes.
You're
I'm
shooting
gonna
your
make sure
what?
you're on. And Sestopla, which is basically like the extension of City Sesla, and I'll make sure you're on. So you heard him, you heard yes. Yes. No, definitely. I'll give you a romantic lead, yeah.
I'm
gonna make sure.
I can't just come there and be an uncle. Hey, I'm good. I'll never play that role.
Okay, no,
I must
for
be
sure.
like, yeah. Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna do one better for you. I'm gonna make you a Ben 10 and cast Lillian Dube.
Lillian Dube, what kind of son?
Yo, you're gonna be a Ben 10, my man. What's wrong?
Yeah,
with
man.
you?
I can't spell up like she's my friend, but that's not what I want. We'll kick you out of
You're
this.
an actor, my man. An actor does everything.
No.
You're a
No,
canvas for
I'm
the
that
story.
actor who chooses roles. I can't be. Hey, guys, I can't be seeing messing around with Lillian Dube. And we are loud. No. Then thanks for the role. Thank you. Bye-bye. Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, man, it's good to be here. It's
Good to have you. Yeah, like I said, yeah, you did City Sizzler, which I thought was like a funny local comedy. It was just incredible.
appreciate it.
The pace was amazing. I was invited once and I played a part.
Yeah.
And even you
I'm
guys
sure
done.
after that, yeah, a lot of people were like, "Oh, great."
Yeah, I'm good because I was in Mubango,
Oh,
The
yes.
first day in Mubango.
Ooh, that was big.
Yeah, that was big.
That was
yeah.
big, yeah.
So yeah, you did City Sizzler, Gang of Instrumentals. Are you still keen on doing music?
You know what? I'll always be doing music, but I'm doing it for TV shows right now, and I'm discovering artists, and I'm working with a lot of talented artists. The latest artist that I'm working with is Nelsie Westbia. She's the voice of Lockdown. She does the soundtrack for Lockdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
So initially, when you started out, what was the first mission? Because obviously, you may have different talents.
Yeah.
Maybe funny, a comedian, you can sing, and you can act. Obviously, when you start out, you want to focus on one thing.
Yeah.
Which you think will give you the right exposure.
For me, it definitely was the directing. That's when I started, that's why I went to film school. But then we created a show called City Sesla, and then SABC went on a dip.
Yeah.
And we're like, we need to find another plan to obviously, pay the rent. So we said, okay, cool, we can do a bit of music, but we don't want to go mainstream. Let's, kind of move towards the crossover music so that we can get booked more. And we tried our chance, and it worked, eh?
Okay.
It worked.
Cool. Now let's turn our attention to Lockdown. Okay.
Yeah.
For someone like myself who's never watched it, and to the listeners who've never watched it, what is Lockdown all about?
So first of all, if you've never watched it, you're living under a rock. I mean, right now it's the highest watched. It's the highest watched drama. I mean, every Monday it's just mayhem.
Sure. We are not going to. We're not taking this one like that.
You must understand, Glenn. This is really up your alley. I'm sure you remember Uncle Eli, your brothers, your what's this? Your next door neighbors. All those people were always, back in the day, telling you about prison stories and how fascinated we've always been with listening to all those prison stories and everything back in the day. And what I did is I took that and I said, okay, cool. The male side is already done. How can we kind of, bring a fresh look at it? And I did a female prison. And it just worked, and everyone is comparing it to kind of like Orange and all of that.
Okay.
But for me, it's that, remember that a show back in the day called Prisoner?
Yes. Oh, I used to love it.
Oh, that was interesting.
I think I loved it so much, but I think when they got up to season 6, I'm like, yeah, Foster, man.
Yeah.
Because it returned recently. It was back recently. I used to listen.
Oh, that was. I mean, every township guy used to just flock for that show. So that was my biggest inspiration. That Prisoner Cell Block Age, and I wanted to create something like that, but for our local stories, and that's what I did.
So I understand that it's being shot at Constitutional Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
I think there's a lot of heritage in Constitutional Hill. The history, you understand? I mean, that's where, obviously, Abu Tata Mandela were detained. That's where Mahatma Gandhi, Abu Nongoloza, and that's where Nombolo got started and all of that. I'm 26, I'm 28. That's where they started all that stuff.
Who's Nongoloza?
Nongoloza is the guy who came with the Nombolo in prison.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's kind of like the original. So, and also as well, just the texture, the walls and everything, they depict that entire prison world. And that's what makes it unique as well.
So, what are you trying to tell the nation, or what are you trying to teach us with lockdown?
Basically, what I'm trying to do is, the main takeout is, as women, there's a lot of women out there who have, it's either their men are in prison or they are in prison because of a man and all sorts of things. So I'm trying to tell those stories, and also as well, crime doesn't pay. Prison is no joke,
Heaven. So how did you get Tishina Arnold? Listen, no. Now that you're saying it, I was arguing with someone because I think we saw the ad, and they said to me, "Cause Mina, I'm a big Martin fan."
Me too.
I watch Martin 3 times a day. Cause I mean, when Martin was introduced in South Africa, it was introduced on Bob TV. So the guys at Bob TV knew I loved comedy. Yeah. So before it even went on air, they said, come and watch Martin before it goes on air. I'm talking like 1992. And I watched a couple of series. I was like, this is the one.
This is the one, yeah.
There's no comedy for me.
No.
As far as Martin is concerned.
Me too.
And Tishina, obviously, I love the part in Pam. Because she always fights with Martin. Martin calls her a horse.
Yeah, it's a horse.
With a weave. So how did you get it? Because I was arguing with someone. I was like, I'm so Tishina. There's some girl from Amazimto. This one. For real.
Yeah, man. I was blessed to work with Tishina. As you're saying, Nami, when I grew up, I've always wanted to be Martin Lawrence. That was my biggest inspiration. And growing up, I thought, what, I have to create a sitcom so I can be Martin, so I can play Martin. And I did that. And now, years later, I worked with some guys from America, which is Sound Seekers. We were speaking back and forth because I said, I'm doing this show Lockdown. I need to basically take it up a notch in season 3 because season 2. I brought in Tsegi Lukele. Remember Tsegi Lukele?
Yes.
And obviously there was a huge buzz around that. So I thought, season 3, I need to take it up a notch. And then they said, okay, cool. They had a couple of people available. And Pam just made sense because South Africans know and love Pam.
Dude, listen. Completely blown away. Tell us about the cast.
I think it's a star-studded cast. We are unleashing new talent, but from the old talent, I mean, we brought in. In addition, we've got Mkabai. You understand? I mean, you see Mkabai, you see, and also as well, we've got Celeste Ntuli, and she's not funny. There's nothing funny about her in this season. She's the new governor. We've got also Miss Rana Kamanak.
Ah, okay.
You understand? So
Nkani
obviously,
Fair.
yeah,
Base,
yeah,
and
Petty Base. And honestly, her character is actually very different to what she's played, you know. So that was really nice for me. That was interesting. And also we've got, we still have, you know, your Nzi Lukeles, you know, which is Pamela Nomvete. We've got your Zola Nombonas. You've still got your Mamlinda Sebenzo, which is legendary Mamlinda Sebenzo. And yeah, so
excellent.
It's a star-studded cast.
Future projects?
Yeah, future projects, you know, I'm definitely doing a lot more drama now. I'm moving towards the drama space. I've got 2 more dramas happening with the SABC. I've got other dramas happening with Mzansi Magic, and also as well, you know, there's a movie that I'm working on, Being Mandela. It's a big film that's going to be playing in December. It's going to be in cinemas, so I'm excited about that. And you know, just recording music and taking out a sensation, which is Nelson USB.
When are you getting into ads, man? Making ads. It's a lot of money.
I mean, that's where the money is. But you see, you know, our industry is heavy.
Nah, I get it,
especially when it comes to, you know, the directors that they get for the ads.
Yeah,
you understand? It's a different ball game altogether. You know, that's when you see the struggle is still real. You see, you know. So at least now, because it's the low-hanging fruits, you know, there's no bigger budgets. You know, within this, we are allowed to get into the space. But the minute
South African ads on TV, you're like, wow.
Yeah, no, and that's why it's so closed off, you know. And also as well, I mean, I think it's a huge education also from our government as well, because any ad that goes on our national broadcaster needs to have a local soundtrack. It needs to have local music, because that's a lot of money that's going overseas.
I get so upset
when
I see
it just kills us.
Local ads
with a Beyonce soundtrack or with a Rihanna soundtrack, and they pay top dollar, 3 million rand.
If it's Rihanna, they'll pay $1 million. If they come to me, $1 million. When they come to me, we only have 30,000.
You get what I'm saying? So that's the biggest battle. And also we've got a national broadcaster that should be mandated to go. If you're gonna bring an international ad and play it in South Africa, you need to switch the soundtrack, because at the end of the day, we are creatives. We make music, we do everything, and there's nothing that, you know, we don't get that type of money. You see. So yeah, it's just those struggles that we need to kind of fight against.
Okay. So when is lockdown on?
Lockdown is every Monday on Mzansi Magic, Monday 8 o'clock, and then there's a repeat on Sunday. I think it's Sunday 9 o'clock, and then also for the first time it's playing on Saturday on One Magic as well. So we're playing Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You know.
All right, brother. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, man. Actually,
all the best. So are we on Instagram?
Yeah. The whole stories, everything. So the whole interview has been.
Hey, you lose the followers. Glen Lewis up in your place, man.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of love, by the way.
Yeah. Give me love. Give me love. We are 2,000. We are making big things up in here. We'll be trending, and we are soon going to be the coolest radio station, not in the country. In the country. Thank you so much.
No, for sure. No, thank you. I appreciate it.